This has got to be the best Porsche ever. So it's on display by the Paddock, and they are a car storage company. So of course, people who can afford to leave their cars in the storage usually leave very interesting cars for storage, and this is one of them. So this is a 1980s Porsche 962 road legal version. So basically the 962 was a racing car, and when Porsche decided to replace it with another model, a lot of the racing cars were converted for road use with of course some modifications, and over time they've had different engines ranging from 2.2 to 3.3 liter straight six engines with dual turbochargers. I wish I could give you a better look of the interior. So the car is locked, and in fact, there's no proper dash in it. So it's all of racing. It's all a racing interior. However, there are a few design details that you do notice when you see the car in real life. So let's have a closer look at it. Okay, so you have very simple headlights. In fact, a little too simple. And then you have these vents here. I'm guessing these are for the front brakes, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, you have the gorgeous Martini livery everywhere. You have a small vent here underneath the windscreen. I'm guessing that's for the cabin. Just provide a little ventilation for the driver and the navigator. You have side mirrors here instead of outwards. I think that's for better view. And then you have some buttons here. I'm not sure what exactly those are for, but the cockpit is just basically resting on these small metal plates. They're just holding it in place. It's like you have the back of a photo frame being held in place. And then you have I don't know what that is for. I think that's aftermarket something. And then you have this massive air intake, and then you can see the air filters. They're not perfect with time. They've bent a little bit. And is that knob for the door handle? Then you have the fuel filler cap. You have these things for removing the engine cover. And then you have lots of ducts and vents. So you have NACA ducts here. These are of course to provide air to the engine bay, and I'm guessing they're strategically placed for special areas of the car. You can see that they're a little different. And then you have these vents here. These are of course to let the hot air out of the engine bay. And of course for the car's own exhaust, you have the pipes coming out from the sides. I'm not sure why they didn't take it out at the back. For some reason, I'm guessing they just felt it was better that the air just comes out from the sides. Now the rear wing is a big rear wing, and it's all fixed. No need for adjustable wings, no need for active aerodynamics. Nope, this car doesn't really need it. And of course, I guess this was before the time of active aerodynamics. The taillights are also fine, nice. And then you have these tires. Look at the size of them, huge. Imagine how beautifully this car just accelerates. And then you have this, I believe this is the hydraulic rod that lifts up the car for changing the tires. Now the engine bay, you can see it's pretty much exposed just for better ventilation. So over the years, the 962 has had different engines ranging from a 2.8 liter to a 3.3 liter. They've all been straight six engines with dual turbocharger setups. So making around 700 horsepower, 600 horsepower, which for its time is massive. And you can see how low this car is. I mean, that baby is just reaching the fender very easily. So yeah, seeing this car was a big surprise for me, because I'd seen one 962 many years ago. I had one horrible picture of it from an analog camera, and I wish I had taken better pictures of it. But here it is again, another one in Martini livery in broad daylight, and I can now make a video of it and share it with you guys. But this is not the only car that is here at this event. The orange car that you see is a McLaren M12 or an M8. I'm not sure, because there's very little information about it online. And if we move a little back, I want to show you something else that the paddock has displayed here at the Grand Picnic in Safa Park, Dubai. So they have something very special. I just want to back up and show you this, the Porsche 935. Oh my god, just look at it. Although it is absolutely epic, it just pales in comparison to the 962. The 962 is lower, wider, longer. It's just unbelievably gorgeous. doesn't look like a road car. This actually looks like a 911. That does not look like a 911. So I've had a chance of seeing some very interesting Porsche cars over the years, and if you want to check out more videos, let's say the 911 GT1s, I've seen two of them racing cars, 963, 953, I get the numbers mixed up, most of them. Oh, look at that exhaust system. So if you want to check out more Porsche videos, just head on to the video description for names and links. Check out the video of the road legal GT1 that I saw a couple of years ago, 918 Spider, Carrera GT, lots of interesting cars, including the Mission X concept as well. So let me know what you think about the 962, because I absolutely love it. Like, this is, you know, a once in a lifetime chance to see something this iconic. It's won multiple races and just stands out. I mean, I would love to have this car as my own. Now, the 962, of course, was with the successor of the 956. I saw that also a few months ago at a Porsche event, so you can find its video as well. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. I don't have to say it again, but it is absolutely breathtakingly beautiful.